Have you ever traveled through time? We do it every day.
Asgardia is a country with a population of more than 1 million people from more than 200 countries on Earth. Asgardia gives everyone equal opportunities, no matter what their earthly status is.
It is possible to create and live in the future right now. Are you ready? Forward progress is the solution to the entire human race. Our mission is to bridge new horizons. In Asgardia, there is no limit to the universal development in the fields of technology, finance, and arts. Asgardia is a new space and digital economy which creates opportunities for the global economy. We deliver innovations. Do you want to get on board with us? We are developing various kinds of digital businesses, attracting them to the Asgardia platform that can be backed by the means of our umbrella, i.e. franchising of the Asgardia brand. We can not only attract investments into space programs from prominent institutional investors, but also affordable amounts from the citizens of Asgardia. We comprise of more than 1 million people.
Asgardia is a chance to realize one's dream. This is a dream-driven space nation. Asgardia is a chance to belong to a community of free-thinking enthusiasts, goal-driven dreamers, and fearless innovators, theorists, and scientists.
We are the first space nation. One humanity, one unity.
Asgardia.
We are creating
The future.
Good morning, everyone. By here in Mexico, not in other places.
Hello, hello, hello.
Hello. Where is Sherman Lambert? I can see him.
Hello.
Hi, Alexander. How are you?
I'm doing just fine, thank you very much. How are you doing?
I'm fine. Thank you.
Good, good.
Beautiful sky.
Oh yeah, it's so beautiful outside. You won't believe. See?
Yeah, that's wonderful.
But it's going to be hot today. We have 101 today in Fahrenheit, so it's going to be around 36, 47. So today is one of the warmest days days in California.
Yes, it's a pity, but the warmer world is present in many places. Hi, Chairman Lembit.
Greetings to you. Very pleased to see you.
Thank
Thanks for your
you.
patience. I was having my computer froze. I apologize for being a little bit late, but that was the reason. But here I am, and welcome to Asgardia, the space nation, the world's first space nation, and the first fully functioning digital democracy. We meet on these informal occasions every Thursday, and that we don't have votes and so on these days. But what we do is we talk about what's going on, and we make sure that we make progress by working together. I've got a few things to share, but the first thing I think we need to do is we need to go to Peter Morn if he's here. He may not be able to be here. No, he's not here. Okay, I'll cover his thing. He's got domestic. He's doing something very important with his family, and that's why he's not here. But basically, as far as I'm concerned, it's great to have the chairs meeting before this because it helps us a lot. And the chairs was operational, good turnout, and we were basically just talking about primarily the Asgardia Executive Congress, and also, which is on the 29th of October in Dubai. Also, the next digital sitting, 26th to 28th of September. So let me go through my four things. It's probably be a short meeting. This time of year, the Northern Hemisphere tends to be on holiday, and so it's not so easy to get people to come. And that's perfectly understandable. It's just life. And what I'm hoping is that we can essentially, I'm just looking to see through the list here. No, we can actually do something in preparation in the weeks ahead, so that everybody's input that wants to have input, everybody's input is included by the chairs for that very important meeting in Dubai. So, right, the 4 points. As I said, the digital sitting, 26 to 28 of September. I have to get all the documents ready by early next week, and then they will be translated and everything else. If you have legislation that you want to include, please hurry and get it to me. Like, do it as soon as we finish this meeting. I think we'll start with the education work this time. Excellent work, absolutely superb work done by Corner, which really defines the entire education structure for Asgardia, and I think we can put two of them in for first reading. Also, the second point, then, we've got an Asgardia legislative forum, ALF, coming up, where we'll discuss these matters. Very important, because that's how we make the most use of the digital sitting. We got the date for that, and it matters because that on that date, which is I think the 20th of September, we also have the third thing, which others may want to mention again. The third thing is, I'm just checking. Yeah, the Prime Directive Conference as well. The ALF is 2 hours, and then we got the Prime Directive Conference. This is Asgardia leading the world in creating protocols for what happens when we meet extraterrestrial life which didn't originate directly from Earth. No one's really done this. A lot of science fiction on it, a lot of debate. No one's really done this before. And so a big thanks to all the people, Ferda and John, everybody else who's involved, Sarah. That's all happening on the same day, 20th of September, just to be efficient. Those two big events, same day, 20th September. Please to try to make a day of that, because it'll be really exciting to talk about these things. And it's what we're here for, here to plan for the future of the human race in maybe a populated universe. A lot of people I know think that it's unlikely. We are the only life in the universe. Even if life started in one place, it probably got splashed around in the universe. Maybe we started that way. So that's a very big deal on the 20th of September. Leading me to my final point today. We are in a situation where space is often in the news, and I think we're not doing enough to promote ourselves in space magazines. And I've got a new request. if there's a magazine in your language which is about space, buy a copy, find the number, and call them and ask them if they'd like to do an article with you about Asgardia. They can say no, but they might say yes. So a new request. Have a bit of fun, and if you've got an astronomy magazine in your country, or a spaceship magazine, even maybe science fiction, contact them and say, would you like to do an article? I'm a living example of the future space nation Asgardia, the nation that already exists and will permanently inhabit space for all humankind. At the very least, you'll have a 5-minute call on the phone and let me know how you get on. If you need resources, that's great. We'll give you photographs and videos and everything else that you need. That's what I had. I'm not sure if some people would like to say anything about the very important Prime Directive conference that we're having on that day, on the 20th. John, do you want to say anything about it or further? Okay.
Yeah, sure. I can say something.
Yeah, go on. Yeah, okay.
Okay.
Go ahead.
My computer's trying to do an update and I'm trying to stop it. All right. Well, on the 20th, we are having our first inaugural conference. We hopefully will have 4 panelists and a guest speaker. And come that will be there, and we're wanting everybody to participate. Let people know on social media, let them know on various other platforms, that the meeting is on the 20th, the first conference. And this course of conference is about the Prime Directive, Galactic Prime Directive. And this is where the Galactic Prime Directive is basically a legal framework for not only terrestrial activities, but extraterrestrial activities, human terrestrial and extraterrestrial activities, and how those might evolve. We need an interstellar law. Many of us feel that, and even a lot of people in the international community feel that. I've been reading a lot of articles and sending out invitations, and people feel that we need to have some type of responsible stewardship in space, and it shouldn't be the wild, wild west up there. And in many ways, right now, it is kind of the wild, wild west where humans just basically do whatever a government or a corporation or something decides they want to do. And it has already started to create problems like space debris and space junk and garbage and trash. And is that, you have to ask yourself stuff like that. Is that being responsible? And or are we just following the same pattern that we're following right here on the planet? And so, of course, this is just an initial framework uh, to try to get the conversation started. Uh, how we would act in space under uh, terrestrial and extraterrestrial conditions, and that, of course, that would also include first contact. You know, uh, how do we act in first contact? Do we and who do we contact, and what parameters should be established in that contact? How should we approach it? There's just so many questions that right now remain unanswered, but the only thing that we have right now on Earth that has answered these questions is science fiction. But this is an attempt to try to take some of that that vision that they had in science fiction and make it a reality and actually come up with a legal framework. And it may take years to actually uh, 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 get this framework to be recognized internationally, but you have to start somewhere. You have to start the conversation. And so Asgardia is starting that conversation. And this first conference is be our first attempt in that conversation. I think I'm actually pretty excited about it. I think it's going to be uh, uh, pretty involving and it definitely piqued people's curiosity, and I'm sure there'll be a lot of great questions uh, that people will ask, and so we we look forward to everybody being present, and if you have a question, please ask it. There's no wrong questions. There's no stupid questions. There's just questions, and we all have them. We all have them. So you have a question and one of the topics that we're talking about, and one of the areas that the panelists are talking about, ask your question. Bring it forward. I don't know how much time we'll have to answer all the questions. We have reserved time for that. Hopefully, we'll have a lot of time, but we'll see. The conference is on the 20th, and it's I think 1300 to 1500 UTC. So I look forward to everybody being there. Thank you.
Thanks, John. That's definitely a good, very good event that we've got coming up, and should just put us on the map. Something we'll certainly be reporting back to the head of nation. So let's try and make it a good one. I will certainly do a special. We'll do a special show on a station I'm involved in as well. In fact, we'll probably stream it live on that station. That would be an interesting thing to do if we can find a way to do it. Anybody else with any other information? Raise your hands while I'm going through any other business. John and I are talking in about 2 hours about the next digital sitting. In about 2 hours' time, I'll call you, John. And before that, we got the Asgardia Legislative Forum on the 20th, which pretty much writes itself because it'll be a look at the content for the forthcoming digital sitting. We've got the Asgardia Prime Directive Convention on the 20th also. So those two things all on the same day, just for efficiency. And please see if you can find, it's a bit of fun, it should be enjoyable actually to do it, a space magazine where you are. And just tell them about Asgardia. They probably haven't heard about us. Or if they have, they'd probably be even more interested in reporting us. So I hope that we can do that too. So please do see if you can find somebody. It doesn't matter if they make it a funny story, as long as they make it a story. That's what we need to do. And an action step for me, I'm going to be a bit more focused in prioritization. I got told off at the previous meeting, and that's a very fair point. So I'm going to try and do that as well. I accept feedback. If I disagree with it, I'm not going to be angry. If I do agree with it, then I have to do it. It's like, either way, it's a good thing. John.
Yeah, there's say a rumor or there's a thing going around saying that Asgardia TV has stopped broadcasting. Is that true?
Oh, I didn't know that. I think we are live.
Well, from my understanding, the only thing that we're getting now
Yeah, we're
is
live.
YouTube. It's being recorded live for YouTube, but Asgardia TV itself is no longer broadcasting.
I'm asking now.
Because I've been trying to get on the website and I can't get in. It keeps saying host is not available.
I don't know. I'm surprised. I'm surprised. I'm just going to have a response to that in a moment. I hope we're still on. Hang on. Oh, I see. Right. Okay. Yes, on YouTube, but no Asgardia TV. The site is gone, apparently. The site is gone. That's interesting. I wasn't aware of that. I'm going to be Sorry, go on.
I was going to say it would have been nice if the minister had let people know, because I mean, some of us are actually contributing to that website, and they're still taking our money. Uh, we kind of need to know. I'm going to go ahead and cancel my subscription.
How much was that subscription?
I was donating $5 a month.
Well,
Wasn't a lot, but it was still something. But
maybe we can migrate some of this. Okay, we don't really know exactly why this has happened, but I'll find out. And I can think of a potential solution to this. Maybe there's something I can do to help, maybe, but I'll have to wait and see. Yeah,
Asgardia TV was actually one of our assets.
yeah,
I was actually proud that we had
yeah.
done that. I mean, I feel really bad that it's ended.
Well, I didn't know. I can't make up an answer because,
Okay.
well, I could,
Well,
but
let
I
us
would be
know.
making up an answer if I replied. I'll
Let us
find out.
know.
We don't know. Yeah, I'll have a look, but it's been confirmed it's not broadcasting. But I didn't know that until now. There may be something else we can do. The series reached Highway to the Stars, which is sponsored by Asgardia and the Head of Nation and created by Dan Profir. That is going to start going out very soon, and that's great news. That's really good news. So we can get back on air in a different way. That's what I'm saying. But thanks for letting me know.
Okay.
And I'll look into that. Okay, Obi.
Well, hello everyone.
Hi.
I just wanted to comment on how everything is going, just letting everyone know that I'm definitely very excited about how Asgardia has been turning out. There have been some wonderful things going on in the Equity and Resources Department and the Culture Department as well, that I've been part of as well. Just wanted to say that to just provide commentary, I've been receiving a couple emails regarding some of the requirements for the Contracts Act in regards to how that's being implemented. We've been discussing things like how we are going to review adjusting the current contracts rate, currently set at zero point 0.5. We're reviewing how to improve some of the requirements as well. And just wanted to provide commentary if anyone had some additional insight on how we could be able to improve this as well. We are always available and always ready to assist anyone in making sure those requirements are set.
Okay, thanks for that. That is Ikeobi making progress there. What I'd like to say is just generally, if you do have ideas, please do share them. It's our job to make Asgardia work, and obviously, I'm going to see if I can help with the the television thing as well, which is the other big news today. I'm surprised, but there we go. And this is what's happened. And I'll do what I can to establish what's happened with that as well. Okay, thank you. I think that's everybody and everything. Let's finish there. John, I'll call you in about 1 hour and 50 minutes or so, and we can continue. Ariadne.
Well, thank you very much. I sent you a letter because I have a confused. We have an expectation of another program in YouTube called Highway to Stars, because we have a program from the Minister Dan Profir called Highway to Space.
Well,
It's
Highway to
not
Space,
the
that's what I
same.
mean. Sorry. No, I'm just saying it the wrong name. It's the same thing. Highway to Space. Sorry. I always say Highway to the Stars. You're right. It's the same thing. There isn't a separate thing. It is just literally Highway to Space. My apologies. You're quite right. Sorry. I didn't mean to confuse
Thank
you.
you. Thank
You're
you very
quite
much,
right.
because we need to remark the name, because we need to diffuse, to spread the idea of that program.
Yeah,
Very
sorry.
interesting for all of us.
Yeah, I keep making that mistake. It's
Thank you.
Highway to Space. Yeah. Basically, I do apologize. That was me. That was me getting it wrong. And thanks for putting it right.
Thank you very much.
Good on you. Thanks for clarifying that before we finish. Thank you, everybody. I'll look into this the situation with Asgardia TV. I didn't know that had happened. Well, I'll have a look and I'll see what I can do to find out more about that. But remember then also, if you can, please find a space program or space magazine in your area, in your part of the world, and call them. Just talk about Asgardia. Just talk about it like we talk about it here. The worst they can do is not cover us. The best they can do is cover us. It's as simple as that. So thank you. Let's finish there then. 25 past, so 25 minutes. And if you need anything, let me know. And John, I'll call you in 1 hour, 50 minutes or so. Okay, have a great evening. Oh, Ariadne's raised hand. Sorry, Ariadne, go ahead again. Sorry, I thought you'd... Was it...
All right, thank you very much. Well, the last year, I went to a festival in San Miguel Allende, and I'm talking about Asgardia. And now I invite the people that wants to write in a contest about Asgardia, because for the Mexican people it's free, but for the other people has a cost, a little bit cost in dollars. But it's the opportunity of what we are in a festival, an international festival. Today I put in my blog the announcement, and well, it's my little bit collaboration to spread the idea what we are in Asgardia. Thank you very much.
Thank you, and thank you for all you do. It's really, really welcome and great that you do it. Further.
Thank you. Sorry for the Asgardia TV an explanation I owe you. So if you call me after this meeting, it will be nice.
Okay.
And if you like, we can do a closed session for 5 minutes for this to discuss all together, because we all have different stories about this situation.
Do you want to do that now?
If you are available, yes, why not?
Do you want a closed session of the Parliament? We can stop broadcasting if you want.
Please do